Today we will discuss the Brigbsy Bear film. Film isn't about like Five Nights at Freddy's. This film is about a television program like Barney Teletubbies and many other things. The beginning of the Brigbsy Bear show is similar to a television program from the 1990s. So the show is for the youngsters who teach you values like counting, reading, and being a good kid. Now that we're about to meet the film's protagonist, can anybody who watches it determine whose kid is watching it? He's no longer a child anymore. His name is James. James has an obsession with the television program Brigbsy Bear. Imagine being an adult and still watching a children's program. Yes, he had a YouTube blog from a futuristic planet. He talked about lots of topics in each episode. His father goes outside one day. Although there is protection, shit something. I believe the air there is poisonous, similar to the 10 Cloverfield Lane movie.
It's the air, Michelle. I keep this door sealed at all times.
He woke up one day because his father had gone shopping while wearing a gas mask. Spoiler alert, this film does not feature, but I believe the air is not safe that time. Yes, James goes outside one day while wearing a gas mask to explore the outer world. Therefore, he noticed something far away that was approaching his location while he was out of his home. And so he hurried home, shouting to his parents that someone was coming from. He was told to be strong by his parents, and the FBI then arrived. I thought the world was hazardous, but then the FBI showed up, so it's a little confusing. His parents were arrested. I'm not sure why, but James was not similarly arrested. Based on this scene, it appears like the authorities saved James from his parents. So the question in this scene, if his mother sells OnlyFans to someone or whether his parents are bad or doing illegal stuff like selling drugs, James was taken into police custody, and the reason his parents had been arrested, the truth is that they are not his biological parents.
No, it's not true. That's impossible.
Parents, and his mother is not selling OnlyFans account.
Abducted by Ted and April Mitchum. They're not your parents. You're gonna meet them a little bit later on today.
This film is like M. Night Shyamalan movies. However, the plot twist is on in the middle of the movie. How cool is that? One day, James and his parents go to his therapy, but as I mentioned a while ago, James likes Brigbsy Bear so much that he asks the therapist when the next Brigbsy Bear episode is. But the therapist, she said there's no upcoming episode of Brigbsy Bear, and anyone who watching this video hears another plot twist coming from the movies.
James. Ted Mitchum, your captor. He was the one making the show.
James was shocked when he discovered that the show's creators were his fake parents. And since there isn't a Brigbsy Bear episode coming, he got an idea like Jimmy Neutron.
Brain blast!
So James wants to be a next Steven Spielberg movies, created a storyboard for his movie and read a lot of film technique. And his sister came to his room like an annoying sister came to your room without knocking on your door and inviting him to join at the party to her college friend, and James said yes. James then goes to his sister's college friend's party with her, where he meets this wonderful guy named Spence, who I believe is the party host. Spence asked James a lot of questions throughout the party, such as what interesting he do. Then James mentioned that he loved Brigbsy Bear and wanted to make a movie. Spence thought that was cool. So one day James asked Detective Vogel for the props from the set of Brigbsy Bear if it's okay, and then guess what happened? So yeah, Detective Vogel gives the prop from the Brigbsy Bear, and James is so happy because he know a lot of stuff from the fake TV series. And then as a result of James receiving the Brigbsy Bear outfit, the one that used from the TV series. So yeah, James had the costume of the Brigbsy Bear. It's kin the look of the sus Chuck E. Cheese costume. So yeah, James had already a storyboard, and he tells Spencer how they gonna execute the film. It's cool because James never got to go in film school and already have a story. So they started to make a film, and they upload some of the clips of Brigbsy Bear episode on YouTube, and many people are watching the video. And James become a next Tommy Wiseau, not Spielberg. One day James and Spencer decided to go hiking, and James' sister and James' side chicken, they agreed. They are taking selfies with the Brigbsy Bear TV series mascot, much like in the film's poster. They're filming some scenes from the Brigbsy Bear movie instead of just going hiking. When I watch this movie for the first time, it's so quite peaceful and straightforward with no significant drama. James came up with the idea to make the film explosive while they were. He built an explosive device because he felt it was cool to add explosive effects from a movie. So, yes, they begin to light up the explosive device and rolling the camera. Yes, James runs and records the scenario, and you will hear the device gonna explode. So you will see James prefers actual effects than CGI. James, his actions are similar to Christopher Nolan, who dislikes CGI so much. So James copied Christopher Nolan. I'm kidding, hee hee. Due to the incident involving the explosive device, James goes to a mental institution and becomes depressed because he is unable to complete the Brigbsy Bear films. And while on the mental institution, he met Andy Samberg, who are the producer of this film. Whoa. James essentially sneaks him through his residence when he tries to escape from the mental institution and retrieve some of his belongings to their house. After James get his stuff to their house, James heard a noise coming through their garage and tried to see what is that noise. When he went inside their garage, he discovered that his family was still working on the film for the people who watching this video. I didn't include what is the real reason why he goes to mental institution, so I suggest to watch this whole movie. So one day James goes to his fake father and it seemed normal, and James asked him to record the 2019 Chucky. Just kidding, Brad Dourif for the best. In essence, James tells his fake father that he will continue the Brigbsy Bear, but that it will be shown on a big screen. James asked him to simply record a few lines for the film. Now that it's premiere night, a lot of his friends are searching for James. So Spencer looked to James, and he found in the bathroom. And James simply asked, do they like the movie? And this scene is like the scene from The Disaster Artist. So yeah, they love the movie. James got the standing ovation like in Cannes. So yeah, everyone loves the movie that James made. So that's wrap for now. Make sure you subscribe the video for the following more video like this. Have a nice day, ha ha ha.